Oh my gosh. Okay, good morning. It's so wonderful to see you all this morning for this very special service. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Society of Middleboro. My name is Doreen Lavasser. I'm a member of this church, and it's my pleasure to be a worship associate this morning and to welcome Aubrey Atwater and Elwood Donnelly, who'll be leading our service. We are so excited to have them this morning. This was an idea that had its kernel growing over the last couple of years, and finally we were able to pull it off. So I'm sure it will be a very, very special time for all of us. If you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, or move through the day with a song in your heart, we're glad you're here, online or in person. As Unitarian Universalists, we covenant to learn from one another and embrace our many differences with love, curiosity, and respect. Wherever you are on life's journey, you're welcome into the life of this beloved community. If you're visiting for the first time and would like to receive our weekly newsletter or learn more about Unitarian Universalism and our congregation, please fill out a yellow visitor card in the foyer. We'll be happy to follow up with you and add you to our mailing list. You can put the cards in the offering plate when it comes around. Everyone is invited to stay after the service for conversation and wonderful refreshments brought to us by Julie Gould, who was up, half the night making these things, yeah. So her husband told me. In the parish hall located on the first floor. That's downstairs. Our guest speakers, Aubrey and Elwood, will be leading our service this morning. Please silence your electronic devices as we prepare to enter sacred space. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me okay? I hope you'll sing along. There's a lovely chorus in this song. I'll cheerly row, my bonny, bonny boat. My home is on a craggy rock by the dark and briny sea, where round me rolls the changing tide, and wild winds whistle free. And here in grave or gayer mood, high on the waters float, and cheerly row, my bonny, bonny boat. And cheerly row, my bonny, bonny boat. Here I can watch the sportive fish and seabirds skimming nigh, and watch the proud and stately ships all o'er blue waters fly. And here in grave or gayer mood, high on the waters float, and cheerly row, my bonny, bonny boat. And cheerly row, my bonny, bonny boat.
The heavens ray that gilds the deep lights up my cottage home, and the swelling waves my threshold lave, then break in snowy foam.
And here in grave or gayer mood, high on the waters flow, cheerily row, and cheerily row, my bonny, bonny boat. And cheerily row, and cheerily row, my bonny, bonny boat. If fate should ever tempt my feet with far off seas to roam, I still should think with love of thee, my rocky wave-bound home. And here in brave or gayer mood, I on the waters float, and cheerily row, and cheerily row, my bonny, bonny boat. And cheerily row, and cheerily row, my bonny, bonny boat. And here in thought return, and on the waters float, and cheerily row, and cheerily row, my bonny, bonny boat. And cheerily row, and cheerily row, my bonny, bonny boat.
Very nice accompaniment, thank you. Please join me in the reading of our covenant, which is in your order of service. Creating a caring community is the promise of our church. To listen deeply, show compassion, build trust, and honor our differences. These things we covenant together.
We light our chalice this morning with these words written by the Reverend Peter Samjelsky, minister in the Religious Society of Czech Unitarians. May this flame go up and remind us that our faith is good.
Every one of us can bring love to the world.
May this chalice burn with a clear flame as a symbol of our path.
Every one of us can find rest, joy, peace, and harmony in our hearts.
Through this flame, may the wisdom of ages speak to us and stay in us.
Every one of us can be a blessing to the world. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for having us here at your church. The opening words are from Pema Chodron, called Every Single Moment. There is a story of a woman running away from tigers. She runs and runs, and the tigers are getting closer and closer. When she comes to the edge of a cliff, she sees some vines. So she climbs down and holds on to the vines. Looking down, she sees that there are tigers below her as well. She then notices a mouse gnawing away at the vine to which she is clinging. She also sees a beautiful little bunch of strawberries close to her, growing out of the clump of grass. She looks up, she looks down, she looks at the mouse, then she takes a strawberry and puts it in her mouth and enjoys it thoroughly Tigers above, tigers below. This is the predicament that we're always in terms of our birth and death. Each moment is just what it is. It might be the only moment of our life. It might be the only strawberry we'll ever eat. We could get depressed about it, or we could appreciate it and delight in the preciousness of every single moment of our life. What gives us joy? What form does joy come in? What is joy? What is our responsibility to joy? Is joy part of our job as we navigate a complex world? Play, music, nature, dancing, painting, sports, community, comedy, conversation, animals, foodways, gardening, and so much more. I have sometimes thought that it was disloyal to feel joyful, disloyal to suffering and hardship, to the misery of others. And in that regard, I should therefore practice a kind of asceticism and deny joy. But instead, let's consider joy as our birthright, an essential part of being human and navigating suffering, as a ballast to positive action, a way to connect, build community, energize, bolster. That delight and love of beauty and love of life in the midst of our ever-present awareness of illness and mortality and hardship are actually partners to suffering, close allies, keys to hope, strength, and forbearance. One could even say that joy is our obligation, our gratitude, that it is not enough just to survive or dwell, no matter what the circumstances, that we deserve to thrive and be joyful. Here it comes, big red sunball rising, hail, hail to the morning. Let the song of joy awaken the sleeping land. Through the shadows dawn comes streaming, the early birds begin their singing, and the dew upon the webs of light quivers cool and sweet. Son, I pray, let my life begin today. I promise I will go with beauty round me. Dark nights and cloudy sorrows return at last to the sunny skies of love. Troubled dreams, fold your wings and vanish. All the fears fade and pass. You told your heart there is no answer. Lies cannot hide. Time is a gift, receive it grateful. Son, I pray, let my life begin today. I promise I will go with beauty round me. Dark nights and cloudy sorrows return at last to the sunny skies of love. Here it Sunball rising, hail, hail to the morning. Let the song of joy awaken the sleeping land. Through the shadows, dawn comes streaming. The early birds begin their singing, and the dew upon the webs of light quivers cool and sweet. Son, I pray, let my life begin today. I promise I will go with beauty round me. Dark nights and cloudy sorrows return at last to the sunny skies of love. Joy on the front lines. Lately, I've been thinking about joy on the front lines. One of the roles that Elwood and I have as musicians and dancers is bringing joy in the form of music and dance and a kind of transcendence, hopefully, to folks in many settings like concerts and festivals, funerals and weddings, hospitals, parties, nursing homes, classes, Zoom. I've worked at Hasbro Children's Hospital for many years as a therapeutic musician in some of the most tender and delicate settings imaginable, including the pediatric ICU and the emergency department. This story took place several years ago at the Tomorrow Fund Clinic for Pediatric Cancer and Blood Disorders. I'm going to hand you my guitar. Here you go. He's been dropped off in the playroom. He's 5. His mother and sister go with the nurse to get the IV started. I ask him, would you like to open the case and take out the banjo? Would you like to help me unpack the other instruments? Yes. He eagerly unzips the case and looks in, then tries the toy xylophone for a moment. We start to sing Down by the Bay, and he shakes colorful fruit maracas, a banana, and an avocado. We laugh at one of the punchlines. Did you ever see a moose kissing a goose? And then suddenly, he's glum, slouching. A single tear rolls down his cheek. See out there, I say, pointing to the window into the clinic. You can see your mother and sister. They're right there. Go on out and see them. It's okay, honey. And he goes. In 5 minutes, they're all back. His sister stands on her wheeled chemo IV base, almost like it's a skateboard. His mother sits in the comfortable chair. We sing Old MacDonald. He hops happily on one foot and tells me that on this farm they had some fun. And I ask, what does fun say? And we sing Yahoo and Yippee. And then we sing Wake Up You Sleepyheads, where we all pretend to fall asleep mid-song. And he laughs and laughs. And the whole time I'm thinking, we can't always fix these things, not even the best doctors. We don't know how it will go with the sister, but we can be present. We can sit with the family and not be afraid of the waiting and the suffering. It might turn out well, it might not. We can sing songs and try instruments and talk about music and be in it together. And maybe when this child is older, no matter how it played out, he'll remember he was not alone, he was loved, and he had some fun. And now time for the moment of meditation, and when we do this part in a Unitarian service, I often think of my Quaker education. I was very fortunate to go to a Quaker school for 4 years, and I learned how to sit still and be silent in a group for 45 minutes every week. And then by the time I came of age and went to college, I thought everybody knew how to do that. And for 15 years, we ran our own spiritual gathering in our barn in Foster, Rhode Island. And sometimes the theme, we had different themes every month. Sometimes the theme would be a Quaker-style meeting. And some people were like, I'm not going to that. Because that was too foreign, I think. It was too unsettling to be so quiet. I love group silence. Let's try it. Let's try it just for 2 minutes. And then you're going to read that.
We each share in grief and good fortune, often simultaneously. Author Kimberly Newton Fusco captured this thought with brevity and clarity. In the midst of loss, we are forever changed, not so much in the losing, but in the gaining of our community, a much larger, deeper love than we could have imagined. Finishes with lots of pain in life, lots more joy. You got to find a way to stand through both.
How many of you shop at Ocean State Job Lot? We're from Rhode Island, so we say, you're welcome. I love Job Lot. Job Lot is almost like a hobby for us. You go in there and you never know what they'll have, right? You can't really go with a list. And you find all kinds of treasures and snacks and seeds and rugs and socks and bug repellent. And do you know about their nonprofit? Do you know about the work that Job Lot does? It's amazing. I'm going to read a little bit about it. Ocean State Job Lot's charitable foundation is deeply committed to people locally and worldwide, collaborating with partners to support a broad array of causes, including food insecurity, homelessness, veterans, child welfare, animal rescue, and healthcare services. During times of humanitarian crises, the foundation's focus broadens to provide emergency medical supplies, hygienic products, clothing, food, and more for those in need. Over the past few years, specific initiatives have supplied over $35 million in aid domestically and internationally. So if you didn't already know that, next time you go and they have some kind of cause at the cash register and they say, do you want to round up? Pay attention to what that is, because it's a very interesting what they do. They have their finger on the pulse of what's going on and who and what is in need. During the pandemic, when Elwood and I were sheltering in place as were everyone else, we would sometimes go to Job Lot. Job Lot's about half a mile from our house, so you could even walk to Job Lot from our house. And Elwood went to Job Lot one day, and he came back with, I kid you not, a map of the world. And he put the map of the world on the kitchen wall with a couple of tacks, and he handed me a dart, and he said, wherever this lands, we're going when the pandemic is over. So we spent 2 weeks behind the fridge.
Not the best aim.
The Turning of the World. Oh, this is a great song. The Turning of the World, from folk singer Ruth Pelham, who we first met almost 40 years ago at Stone Soup Coffee House in Providence. Ruth is from upstate New York, and she writes lots of beautiful songs about unity, and some of my friends know this song well. Sing along. You have the words in your bulletin. Let us sing this song for the turning of the world, that we may turn as one. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our turning. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our turning. Let us sing this song for the loving of the world, that we may love as one. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our loving. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our loving. every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our healing. Let us sing this song for the dreaming of the world, that we may dream as one. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our dreaming. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along. With every voice, with every song, we will move this world along, and our lives will feel the echo of our dreaming. And our lives will feel the echo of our healing. And our lives will feel the echo of our loving. And our lives will feel the echo of our turning. The Joy of Small Talk by Tish Harrison. This epidemic of loathing has no easy fix. But the road back to sanity and decency begins with quiet daily practices that rebuild social trust. One of them is simple chit-chatting with people we encounter in daily life, exchanging thoughts about the weather or health or family, the signposts of our common humanity. All of us are complex beings with bodies that get sick, favorite foods and movies, and common experiences and problems. We are more than the sum of our political and religious beliefs. Casual, non-threatening conversation enables us to see one another as three-dimensional and makes us feel less isolated. Small talk alone will not heal the deep divisions in our society, but it is the first baby steps of learning to live together across differences.
Each week, we have an opportunity to give thanks for the many blessings we have received in our lives and in the life of our church community. Our morning offering is our chance to give back in support of the work and outreach of our church. The cash on the plate for the month of April will be divided evenly among 3 Get Out the Vote organizations: Movement Voter Project, Working America, and the Workers' Circle.
Oh, you have to get back here? Okay. We're going to sing a song called Hush, the Waves Are Rolling In. And for some reason, I seem to have lost my picks. I might just have to do it without them. And you have a part you can sing where you just hum. Let's see what's going on here. That's so weird. On the mute. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Do you ever just feel like you're losing your mind? No, never. Who said on your music stand? Was that you, Julie? Oh, thank you. You just rescued me from temporary insanity. This is a song I often sing to children in the PICU at Hasbro Children's Hospital. It's a beautiful lullaby. Oh, I found them. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hush, the waves are rolling in. Beautiful old Scottish lullaby. Hush, the waves are rolling in, white with foam, white with foam. Father toils amid the din, while baby sleeps at home. Hush, the rain sweeps o'er the fields. See the fog, the gentle mist. Mother brings the washing in, while baby sleeps at home. Hush, the winds blow wild and free through the trees. Feel the breeze. Sister seeks the wandering sheep, while baby sleeps at home. Hush, the clouds drift o'er the hills. See them glide, floating by. Brother goes to seek the cows, while baby sleeps at home. Hush, the waves are rolling in, white with foam, white with foam. Father toils amid the din, while baby sleeps at home. Practicing joy. To use words from the Dalai Lama, how do we maintain warmheartedness? How do we cultivate peace of mind? How can we claim joy and take good care of ourselves in wise selfishness? Is joy a form of rest? Is it contagious? Parker Palmer, teacher, author, and founder of the Center for Courage and Renewal, asks, how do we encourage seeing beauty everywhere, not only in nature, but in human nature? Becoming keenly and consistently aware of what's good, true, beautiful, and life-giving around us and within us demands a discipline. We must open our eyes, minds, and hearts and keep them open. And the late poet Mary Oliver once wondered, how can we instruct ourselves over and over in joy? There's a lot of bad news out there, but there's a lot of good news as well. How do we nurture hope and keep joy alive? Last year, I had the privilege of reading the fascinating and deeply relevant 2016 publication, The Book of Joy, which recounts a historical conversation between two friends, His Holiness the Dalai Lama and South African Archbishop Desmond Tutu. They talk about practicing joy in the face of the distressing realities of human suffering and other obstacles, and that joy becomes a byproduct when we practice the 8 pillars of joy: perspective, humility, humor, acceptance, forgiveness, gratitude, compassion, and generosity. Years ago, we met a minister in upstate New York named Glenn McClure, who wrote this next song. This is a fun group singing song. Hey, Julie and Ellen, you want to help me with the parts? Am I putting you on the spot? Will you come on up? Julie and Ellen come to my singing sessions at the Blackstone River Theater in Cumberland, so they kind of know, they know this. Yeah, you'll know it. Yeah, just, why don't you stand over there, Julie, and you stay where you are, Ellen. So there's going to be 4 parts at the end. Ellen will lead the first one, approximately this group. I'll start the second one, Elwood will start the third one, and then you can help me do the 4th one over here, okay? Something like that. Rainbow. I'm going to go a little lower. This is... I'm going to sing, and then you're going to repeat, so you're going to help with that, too. Rainbow, rainbow, can I be? Sing that. Rainbow, rainbow, can I be? Blue as the deep blue sea. Sing it. Blue as the deep blue sea. Together. Rainbow, rainbow, can I be? Blue as the deep blue sea. And then every time we all sing this, too. Blue is different. Blue is beautiful. Look, look, I'm part of the rainbow. Look, look, I fly up so high. Look, look, I'm part of the rainbow. Look, look, I fly up so high. And then when we hold that note, you can do all kinds of harmonies. High. All right, we're going to start over. I might bring it up one little bit, okay?
We're both dealing with laryngitis a teeny bit, so everything is a little bit lower.
All those beautiful flowers blooming have been affecting us. Rainbow, rainbow, can I be? Sing it.
Rainbow, rainbow, can I be?
Blue as the deep blue sea. Sing it.
Blue as the deep blue sea.
And together. Rainbow, rainbow, can I be? Blue as the deep blue sea. And then this part. Blue is different, blue is beautiful. Look, look, I'm part of the rainbow. Look, look, I fly up so high. Look, look, so high. Look, look, I'm part of the rainbow. Look, look, I fly up so high. Lovely. Rainbow, rainbow, can I be? Sing it.
Rainbow, rainbow, can I be?
Red as a red rose tree.
Red as a red rose tree.
Rainbow, rainbow, can I be? Red as a red rose tree. Red is different, red is beautiful. Look, look, I'm part of the rainbow. Look, look, I fly up so high. Look, look, I'm part of the rainbow. Look, look, I fly up so high. Rainbow, rainbow, can I be?
Rainbow, rainbow, can I be?
Yellow as a bumblebee.
Yellow as a bumblebee.
Rainbow, 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 can I be? Yellow as a bumblebee. Yellow is different, yellow is beautiful. Look, look, I'm part of the rainbow. Look, look, I fly up so high. Look, look, I'm part of the rainbow. Look, look, I fly up so high. All right, first group. Red, green, red, green. That's your part. Red, green, green. Keep it going. Red, green, red. Nice and strong. Red, green. And next group. Purple and pink and blue. Purple and pink and blue. Purple and pink. Keep it going on your own. Purple and the next group. Yellow, yellow, orange. Yellow, yellow, orange. Yellow, yellow. Keep that going. Yellow, and then we're going to do. Look, look, I'm part of the rainbow. Look, look, I fly up so high. Look, look, I'm part of the rainbow. Look, look, I fly up so high. That's it. Look, look, I'm part of the rainbow. Purple, yellow, pink and green. Purple and pink and green. Purple and pink and green. Purple and love it. Wow, that was lovely. Nice singing, everybody. Thank you to my trusty assistants. That's what I tell kids. That's called putting someone on the spot. All right, where'd we leave off? Joy as a ballast to action. To what and to whom are we in service? How do we spark the change and progress we want? To paraphrase the late civil rights activist and representative John Lewis, how do we get in good and necessary trouble? Is joy a ballast to action? Speak, discuss, listen, enjoy, challenge, build, call, write, march, donate, read, protect, think, grow, run, struggle, vote, campaign, travel, be an ally, feed, plant, laugh, cry, sing, rest, have fun, be happy. We'll conclude with two quotes. First, from abolitionist minister Theodore Parker. "The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice." And from Jewish ethical teachings, "Do not be daunted by the enormity of the world's grief. Do justly now, love mercy now, walk humbly now. You are not obligated to complete the work, but neither are you free to abandon it." At my window, look. I just have to retune. This is a song that Elwood wrote last year called "At My Window." I had my tunings backwards.
I know I should trust my intuition. Change can sometimes shape things for the best. There may be some bright spots in my future, or chances for reflection, faith, and rest. There's a bird flying at my window, searching for a resting place, and I won't forget how we first met, when you looked at me that way. Let them go. Let them go. And change can be gradual or sudden, leaving something useful in its way. Listen to your deepest conversation, learning to rely on what you make. There's a bird flying at my window, and I know it's bound to shape my day. And I won't forget how we first met, when you looked at me that way. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go, all the circles you are tracing. Let them go, all the hopelessness and loss. Make a point to get your own conclusions across. There's a bird flying at my window, but I'm sure it doesn't mean to stay. and I won't forget how we first met when you looked at me that way. There's a bird, there's a bird. You are the church, and so am I. We carry church around us, with us, and in us. It's your faith, the one you've been working on since childhood, perhaps even before you were born. Every one of us has a right to the kingdom without needing to jump through fire created by others. Each of us has the right to feel comfortable with our faiths, and each of us deserves to be happy. Providence Unitarian minister and friend, the late Tom Auburn, ended his services for many years with this Buddhist proverb and other thoughts. May God walk between you and harm in all the empty places you must. In the evening of life, you will be judged by love. May all beings be happy.
Extinguish the chalice? Did it behind my back. I'm busy. Yeah, I was busy having a tickle in my throat. All right, I'm going to turn my microphone back on so you don't. I turned it off so you didn't have to endure that. Thank you for having us, everybody. Thank you for having us in your service. We'll finish our part out with another song that Elwood wrote called The Rest of Our Lives, and it poses the question, what will you do with the rest of your life?
About this when we're in bed. All these days we've had time to play. Months gone by, we've made time to think what to do with the rest of our lives. My mother-in-law just wants to write, some books and sleep at night. And Aubrey'd like to have some rest. Regard the things for which she's blessed. Like grow some flowers, plant some more next year. Sing some songs, hold her husband. What we'll do with the rest of our lives. Other ones have tried the rest of my life. Have tried to lead the way, but only you have words that can convey my view. Now I'll turn that love on you every day, every way I can. That's what I'll do with the rest of my life. What we'll do with the rest of our lives. What to do with the rest of our lives.
Well, if you check in your order of service, you'll see we have a lot of suggestions about what to do with the rest of your life.
Nice
So
segue.
be sure to check the bulletin for upcoming events. If you have an announcement that's not in the bulletin, please come forward at this time, and please try to keep your announcement to 1 minute. I'm looking at you, Gil.
Reminder, 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 reminder. What's happening on May 2nd? Gala. How many people in this room are involved in the springtime gala? Raise your hands. Yes, there's a lot of work going on. And you can get your tickets today and next Sunday downstairs. Alan and I will have a table. We will take your cash, checks. Firstborn, yes. No, I don't want your firstborn. But please come see me. Cryptocurrency. No, we're not doing that. But please, we need to get ticketed beforehand because it's only $25 beforehand. The blessed day of, it's $30. So everybody wants to save $5. See you downstairs.
Right. Get ticketed for the gala, not by a police officer in the town of Middleboro, please. Bill?
Now I'm all nervous.
No, we have a paintball.
Okay. I'm Mr. Gill, co-chair of this year's pledge drive with Mark McQueen. And I'm just going to give it a quickie this time because today is the last day of the pledge table because it's been 6 weeks. And luckily, we're down to about a half a dozen people that are still thinking about pledging. So the good news is if they follow through, we'll get pretty close to our goal of 172,000. So next week, I'll give you the big update. And I only did 45 seconds.
Okay, yeah. Linda, you need help carrying the book? It's what, 600 and something pages?
It's okay. I am speaking of the book club. It's a massive book. We encourage you to come and join us on Zoom tomorrow afternoon to talk about it, even if you haven't finished your assigned reading, because some people have, and they will have lots of things to tell you about the book and encourage you to finish and read the rest of it next month.
Being the show-off that I am, I finished the whole book. So I'll try not to include, when? Years ago? No, a week ago. And I'll try not to include any spoilers tomorrow. Just a couple of things from me. One is that in the summer of 2024, Aubrey and Elwood were our guest artists at Circle of Music in Ferry Beach in Saco, Maine, a beautiful, beautiful center for fun and meditation and going to the beach, and they brought us incredible music. And for those of us who were there, who was there? I was there, we were there. One thing that we missed today, Aubrey, was your dancing and your knee twirling. So that's for another time, and not for a sacred service. Yeah, I'm sure you will at some point. Yeah, what? The Limberjacks, right. So we had a wonderful time. This summer at Ferry Beach, we have Emma's Revolution. How many people know Emma's Revolution? If you don't, look up emmasrevolution.com. And they have been singing out for justice and for social change for over 25 years all around the country. And please, if you're interested in going, please see me, or Andrea, or Ed, or Kimberly, or Nicola. It will be an amazing, amazing week, capped off by a wonderful concert they'll be doing for the entire community in the Saco area. So we're excited about that. It's the week of August 16th, and you won't be sorry. So please come and see us if you're interested. Finally, in terms of the gala, I have to thank Dan Hotchkiss, who has been trying to coach me through making a spreadsheet, which I'm not very good at, but we're going to get there, that you'll be able to sign up online to help with the setup on Friday, which we'll do from 4 to 6. And then as far as desserts, we'll put this in the updates. For your lovely and creative desserts, please just send me an email. We'll have the email address in the updates. And we want really nice things. We already have a number of beautiful things that have been promised. Among them, a chocolate fondue. Sounds good, right? And a beautiful chocolate mousse cake from Tony Suarez. The fondue is from Julie. She said she doesn't have a fountain, but that's okay. We'll make do without the chocolate fountain. So really lovely things like that. We're going to set up the hall so it's beautiful and spring-like, and we would so appreciate your help with that, as well as with cleanup on Saturday after the gala, when we'll all be really tired, but we got to get the hall ready for the next morning's coffee hour and so forth. So anyway, watch for those things in the update. Please sign up online for the setup and cleanup, and then email me for the desserts. And I think that's about it, except for one little thing here. We have a couple of thank you gifts for Aubrey and Elwood. We do. Well, why can't I pick it up? Okay. So Middleboro has some amazing artists that live here, and this is one of the pieces from one of the artists. Wow. And we have this beautiful hanging pansy plant. What? Pulpit? No, you don't get the pulpit, I'm sorry. But you could put this outside your home. Try not to kill it. Is that cute? Is that cute or what? It's a clock. Have you met Ed Priest? Yes. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. Not someone in the room, no, but it is lovely. Yeah, that's adorable. So enjoy both. And we will now have our closing song, Go in Peace, after which we invite you all downstairs to eat up all the wonderful things that Julie made and brought.